What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Topic Talk. I'm TK Breezy, and I know it's been a little bit, but I kind of had to change the format up. I probably still will be taking topics from Twitter eventually, but as of right now, we just, talk about a couple current events, man. So, now, first event that we're going to talk about, and that everyone has been talking about. I'm a little late. That's on me. Didn't think I wanted to talk about it. It's the Will Smith stuff, bro. Like, Will Smith, Chris Rock, you all saw it. My editor will probably put the clip in, whatever. But you saw it. Chris Rock made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith, who is currently bald right now because she cut all of her hair because she has alopecia, and it was all gonna fall out anyway. And so she decided, you know what, I'm just gonna get in front of it. So he made a joke. It said, love you. Can't wait to see you in G.I. Jane 2. She didn't take comment to that joke. Will Smith got up, slapped her, right? Or slapped him, not her. Slapped him. Said, keep my wife's name out your mouth. Yelled it, whatever, right? So that was all during the Oscars. Probably not the best time to slap someone. I mean, just not in front of millions and millions of national television who are now going to call you a savage. But as of right now, it's kind of got the community split. It's kind of got the internet split right now. The internet is some people on Chris Rock's side saying, obviously he didn't deserve that. Some people on Will Smith's side saying, he went up there to defend his wife. I feel like I'm probably more on the side of Will Smith, but not completely behind Will Smith. Like, yes, I think you should probably defend your wife in some way. Do I think you needed to walk up on stage and slap him? Probably not, It's already happened, though, and will I blame him for doing such? Definitely not. I feel like people get to breaking points, right? I mean, I'm sure he's under a lot of, pressure being, like, who he is. Will Smith is, like, upper echelon actor, whatever. There's always stuff being said about him. There's always, more tabloids out. And I'm sure this put a very negative target on his back, so that sucks for the future. But I'm sure he's, under a lot of pressure, whatever. On the other side of things, when it comes to Chris Rock, it has been, a lot of people pointed out that he has actually, like, got a whole documentary on hair and stuff, like, or black women hair. I think it's called, like, bad hair or something. So that joke was in poor taste, seeing that, you're speaking about a woman who is now losing her hair. And some people are saying that maybe he didn't know that, the alopecia, that the whole reason that she did that was alopecia. But I don't know, man. I feel like Jada's been pretty open about that. That hasn't been like something she's decided to hide or anything. I think that's just been a pretty open thing that she's kind of put out. I mean, it's been on her Red Table Talks. I'm sure she's probably been on multiple social medias talking about it and whatever. I actually had alopecia, or have, but I guess it went away. I don't know how to explain it. At one point in time, like right here was just like a large bald spot, right? And so I thought it was gonna be there forever. So I used to just cut my hair super short all the time. And then one day it just kind of started growing back. Now, a lot of people say that it sometimes can be linked to stress, so that was probably something too. And at the time, I was definitely stressing out. But after my hair grew back, I decided to grow my hair out fully, and that's why it looks like this now. But yeah. So, Ari Rod said there was also audio from Will after the slap saying, I've told him to calm down with the jokes so many times already. All right, so there's obviously some history behind the jokes as well, there too. Now, Chris Rock hasn't really commented on this ever since. The only comment we've got so far up to date was him saying, yeah, at some point in time I will be able to talk about it. He said, but he's still processing it, which is definitely understandable. I will commend Chris Rock for eating that shit, though. He ate that shit. That hit in the face. He ate that. He barely even stuttered. He was standing 10 toes down on that one. So the backlash to that, though, is kind of like the weirdest part to me, because if you look at how like it's split, you have a lot of white celebrities who probably have dirt themselves, right? Saying some pretty wild takes. Judd Apatow said Will could have killed him. Basically called him a savage. Drew Carey said he would have sued him for $200 million. Jim, not Drew. I keep saying Drew. Jim. Editor, fix that. Just put Jim every time I say Drew. Anyway, Jim Carey. Yeah. Drew Carey, you know what? I hope he's living his best life. That's a good guy. Oh, meanwhile, though, there was right after that, Drew Carey got packed up as well. Drew Carey got packed up because there was like some Oscars where he apparently just reached and tongued down some 20-year-old. Can't remember which actor it was, but that's something that he did way back in the day. So it's kind of weird for him to be talking about someone else's action. Zoe Kravitz, well, she lost her Light Skin of the Day award because obviously everyone loves Zendaya, right? And Zoe Kravitz did her thing in Batman, so everyone loves Batman. Then she decided to kind of throw a little shade at Will Smith, talking about some, this is how I was dressed at the award show where apparently people get assaulted on stage, when she got packed up because her ass was saying shit about how she thought Jaden was fine as hell and shit when he was 14. They got her ass immediately. Niggas was getting packed up left and right, bro. So sometimes the best thing to do in these situations is to shut the hell up. Zendaya is everyone's favorite sweetheart for Spider-Man / Euphoria. So, and she was, so she's been the light skin of the year for a while. And then Kravitz came through and did her thing in Batman, so everyone loved her. And now she's already gone, bro. Movie been out for about 2 weeks, and you lost your spotlight that quickly, bro. Man, look, Will definitely should have slapped him for sure. I do think that he at some point in time there was something that needed to be said or done to defend his wife. There's also another take that this is just kind of like alluding to what their marriage is like right now, and off the public eye and everything that we know about their marriage does look quite tumultuous. So, I definitely think it was kind of a straw that broke the camel's back. He's got all this stress over here. He's got all this stress about, his marriage, his shows, and then you making jokes about his wife. That was probably just a little bit too much for him right there. So, I don't know how he's gonna bounce back from this though, because I'm not saying I don't think he's gonna get canceled by any means. I'm just wondering how he's gonna be able to shift the public opinion on him within the next year, I guess. Altogether, you know what, Will, your show's still pretty good. Speaking of, this is probably a good time to show that. Hey, if you haven't watched Bel-Air yet, it's a pretty good show. Unless you're looking for the comedy that you got from Fresh Prince, wouldn't watch it then. But Bel-Air is a pretty good show. I enjoy it. It's a great time, nice little drama. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about the Will Smith thing, man. I hope that they resolve. I hope that they can talk and speak it out, and I hope that they come to a mutual understanding and respect. And if anything, if they really, if Will was real, he let Chris Rock slap him too. Eye for an eye. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? Anyway, so that's the first story. The second story today. Hey guys. Now on this channel, I don't ask for much. I know you guys see me getting close to 25K subs, but I have one thing to ask, okay? I promised my brothers, nephews, cousins, wives, sisters, daughters, brothers, girlfriend, that I would hit 25K subs before the school year is over, okay? I don't want to be a failure in her eyes, okay? It would mean the world to her if I hit 25K subs. So if you could just hit that subscribe button, man, it would go a long way. Again, I don't ask for much, man. I'm a simple guy. You like, you subscribe. That's all we need. Thanks. Which I thought was pretty funny. Rob Kardashian and Tyga refute Blac Chyna's claims that she receives no support for her kids. Okay? So if you didn't know, Blac Chyna, she was once dating Tyga, the rapper, who then started dating Kylie Jenner, but then she started talking to Rob Kardashian. So she has two different kids, or two different kids, two different baby fathers, whatever, right? So Blac Chyna goes on Twitter, right? And she's left all these tweets up, so she's really standing 10 toes down, which, you know what? Power to you, right? Anyway, Blac Chyna decides to say, yesterday I had to give up 3 of my cars. My reasons: morals, beliefs, being a single mother, no support. I'm a mama, right? In caps, right? Let me go ahead and just put that on the screen for you real quick. Then they all clap back, right? Rob Kardashian says, I pay $37K a year for my daughter's school. I handle every single medical expense. I pay for all her extracurricular activities. I have my daughter from Tuesday to Saturday. Why would I pay child support? To which Tyga says, I pay $40K a year for my son and he lives with me Monday through Saturday. Why would I pay child support? Now, first off, getting packed up by 2 dudes within the same hour is insane. Absolutely insane to get packed up like that by 2 dudes within the same hour, right? But the craziest part is, if we're in this situation where you literally have one child for 24 hours and the other child for 48 hours, you are not in the position to be asking for child support, bro. You're not the primary care here. You're not the primary care here. Now, if she's asking for support for herself, you just sold 3 of your cars, which probably means you have at least 2 more cars left. You know, you sold 3 of your cars. You know what's happening here? You're living beyond your means, bro. You're living beyond your means. And the funniest thing is that March 30th was a Wednesday, right? So everyone in her quote tweets are saying, why couldn't you just wait till a Sunday for this tweet to make more sense? Right? Because you're not doing shit with them kids on Wednesday. You're not doing shit with them kids on Wednesday. Come on, man. Make it make sense. The metrics you could have had the metrics on your side, but you decided to tweet on Wednesday just out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere, bro. Man. So, well, my bottom line on that one is, yeah, Blac Chyna, you got packed up for a good reason. You deserve that. Hopefully she comes back with a little humility after that. The fact that you can say you sold 3 of your cars, it is insane to me. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's some privilege speaking. That's some privilege speaking. So, either way, man, that's going to be it for this topic talk. Got through my 2 topics. Go ahead and leave in the comments below your thoughts on either of these topics. Do you think Will was in the right or in the wrong, and why? Do you think Blac Chyna was right or wrong, and why? And yeah, man, let's just go ahead and discuss. You know what I mean? Not everybody's going to have to agree with you. It's just a good time to be talking about some things. Topic talks. That's what we do. We just kind of like, you know, we got a topic, we talk about it, and we discuss, man. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I will see you on the next video. Whenever the next video comes up, you know, I'll just be looking at the trends. I might put out a tweet or something, whatever. But until then, make sure you leave that like, that follow here, and I will catch you next time. Peace.